And we're back. Mr. LaBelle's Math Show. Our next lesson is going to be looking at rounding, okay, and estimating. What we want to do is we want to be solving problems by rounding and using our estimating skills. An estimation is just a really sensible guess. For example, if you look at the first part of today's lesson, it asks you to estimate the number of bricks. Well, I know that each one of these is a brick. I would not say there's got to be 1,000,000 of them, because clearly that would be way too big. So you have to take a look and you have to say, how much do I think would be a sensible guess, an educated guess? Okay? And then you can put in your answer here and then click mark it, and it will tell you if you are correct or not. For example, I think that, if there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bricks across the top and 4 lines, so 4 times 6, that would be about 24. But just to be safe, I'll choose 25. I'm going to put that into my computer. Mark it. Oh! It told me that 24 was the right amount, so I was only one off. Okay, now I can take a look at these different books. On the top shelf, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7, maybe 8, 9, 10. If there are 10 books there, they're all about the same, so there are 5 shelves, so I'm going to say about 50 or so. Let's take a look. How close can I get? Pretty close, right? The number was 51. Now the whole point of this activity is to not count out the things that we're estimating. We want to take a look and we want to have a guess. We want to get it in our heads what we think would be an acceptable number that would be around the right number. And that is a really important skill for you to develop, that ability to look at something and have a sensible, educated guess. So you, just like all other lessons on My Maths, you work through each step, okay? And each step, you will see in this particular lesson, lots of different games. In this case, you actually have a timer, 2 minutes to do as many estimates as you can. Try to make 10 good estimates. We're all pretty good at maths, so I'm pretty sure we can get at least 10. I know that lots of us will be able to get more. So you have to get yourself ready, and when you're ready to go, you click play, and remember you have 2 minutes to estimate as many questions as possible. And then you're going to be looking at these number lines. So this is another way of representing an estimation. We know that this is 0 and this is 100, so halfway in between has to be 50. So the number here is greater than 50 but less than 100. So you have a go at guessing what number you think the arrow is pointing to, and then you mark the whole thing. And as always, you work your way through each section of the lesson and have a go at estimating. Okay? Remember when you're estimating that it's not an exact science. Estimation means guess, okay, but a sensible guess. So you're not going to get it right every time, but the point is to take a look and use your imagination to say, now what would be a sensible guess to represent how many buttons in this case do I see on the screen? And I don't want to take the time to count them all out. That is not estimating, that is counting. You're not practicing your counting skills, you're practicing your estimating skills, okay? And you work your way through each of the questions. Here we have a word problem, 32 children in class, 6 children sit at each table. How many tables do I need in the class? Can we estimate? We're looking at estimating using a variety of skills and a variety of different types of questions so that we can practice our guessing skills, okay? And then we can check our guesses by marking it. All right, again, work your way through, take your time, read the question carefully, and answer the questions. And when you finish the entire lesson, when you're completely done, you can then go to do the homework. We will have question 1, question 2. You write in what you think the answer is. In this case, rounding and number lines. It says round to the nearest 10. So 73 rounded to the nearest 10. I know that I'm looking at the 7 is the tens column, and the 3, we ask ourselves again, does the 3 belong to the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 family, or the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 family? If it belongs to the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 family, we round down. 73 rounds down to 70. If the unit belongs to the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 family, we round up to the next 10, which in this case would be 80. Okay? And then we estimate what we think these numbers are. And then when we're finished, we mark it. Okay? Make sure that we click on mark it, because once you click on mark it and we answer all the questions, then we as your teachers can see your results. Good luck, keep the good work, and we can't wait to see how well you can guess. Okay? Off you go.